thing that I learned from mom was everybody shared their thing from grandma. What grandma taught me the biggest thing was if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. So she would always tell me. On that one. I've gotten a whole lot better. I think the stuff that I say sometimes is not that it's not nice. It's really true, and I'm saying it as nicely as possible. But I've gotten better at what I say. But the thing that I learned from my mom is really talking and writing. So something that my mom and my dad bring up is like the letters I used to write them when I was younger. But I think my mama
first 5 free. Why not me?
My mama used to
poetry.
I was writing poetry too. My stuff was poet. My stuff was very poetic. My stuff was too poetic.
You was cutting, slicing us every which way out. With not a paper cut, neither a razor blade. You was slicing us. Just this what I think of you, and take it or leave it. This where I'm at.
So I was brutal, but that's what my grandma used to always say. If I didn't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all, because I could cut people with my words. But I know that my gift is speaking well of people and affirming people, you know, words of affirmation, all that other stuff. And that is something that I learned from my mom, because my mom, don't let her fool you. Like, she can cut you with her words too, but she can also affirm you with her words. And that is something that I picked up from her, is learning how to, and she'll write you a whole essay in a card, like, for days. So,
Get ready, some are coming in thank you cards.
Yes. So, I think it's a very beautiful thing, because that's something you can hold on to. And I'm grateful for that thing. And then that she's a great encourager of people, and a great cheerleader. And that's something that I feel that I do carry with me from her. And yeah, I could do better at it, but I think that I am a really good encourager of people. Or you wouldn't be watching, but I don't know. I still could cut you with my words. I don't know. But anyways, my other thing. Yeah, exactly. But the last thing that I wanted to do, Grandma always said to give me my flowers while I'm still living. So one thing that I wanted to do, and for me, how I always took that was to honor her while she was alive. Speak the things that you want to say to her now. And one of our friends actually mentioned that she was going to tell all her friends and family now, like, tell me what you want to say to me now. Don't wait till I'm gone and say it, because I'm not going to be able to hear those things. So I just wanted to, on video, for us to tell our mother whatever it is that we want to say to her now, so we don't have to wait till, even though I believe it's going to be years and years and years and years down the road, but we don't have to wait to say it at a service, and then she could be able to go back and watch this anytime she wants to. But you got to start with Dear Mama. I was about to start rapping. But you wasn't a crack fiend, so I can't say that. But you're still a black queen, Mama.
Oh, is that the poetry in the song?
No, that was Tupac. Your mom.
I know.
She said, I know. I was still in the streets when Pop was out.
Yes.
So we'll start with the oldest again.
Oh, why would you the youngest?
Fine, start with the youngest.
I was gonna say, we're gonna flip it up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead, youngest.
Dear Mama, I really don't want to cry tonight.
You want some tissue?
No. I just don't want to cry. It's just anything.
Whatever, yeah, anything. Like, if she was gone, she wasn't here no more, what would you want to say?
Like how I wrote something for Grandma?
Yeah.
I would say, it's hard. I didn't have to look at Grandma.
Look that way.
I had to
look at the animal print over there.
Dear Mama, you are my friend. My twin.
She rhyming.
I really thought about how I would like be without you here, and that is super scary. I'm probably gonna just let them do everything, and I'll show up.
No, I already told her she needs to plan all her stuff out now because I am not about to go through all this stress.
That's what I told Mama.
Man, she still need to do the order of service and who preaching.
Yeah,
and
every detail.
Every detail.
Oh, you preaching it. Look, you
Again?
will do my
He said again?
Yes, for real, the whole thing. So you better have somebody MC it, because you will be preaching mine. Like, I love you, like, deep. Like it's silly, and you're funny. You're so funny. And goofy. I get it from my mama. And you like love super hard, and I love that. And you hug like your mama, and I love that. And you cook like your mama, and I love that.
That is very helpful.
Yeah, you have like this heart that is just it's too big for the world, and I pray that when I say this again later, like, no one ever tries to box it. And I pray I never try to box it for you or any of my siblings. Because we're here to help people and each other. And that's what you do. And even just me dragging you to my friend's house to just pray, like, I don't know a lot of moms like that. I don't know. And you can just call to just pray for you or pray for your friends and stuff like that. There's a lot I admire about you. There's a lot I'm frustrated that I've received from you. Like being super meticulous about things. I know I'm not trying to give myself a disorder. But it all works out, because when I need those things, when I need to draw from those things, my brother says this all the time, like the things people love about you become the things that can frustrate them about you, and people love that, you know, you're very organized and you're going to get things done, and that could be frustrating too, because you have your ways, and when you're trying to do your sister's birthday party, she probably wants to slice you in the face because she doesn't understand. But it's a visionary. Like, you're a visionary, and you're this certain way because I think you see your purpose. I pray I see my purpose more clearly, and I pray to be like a great example to my family and child. I don't know about the parentheses we're in. Yeah, so I love you. Thank you for 30 plus years. I pray I get to have my mom for 60-something years. I know y'all don't want to bury me, so I know. I pray, you know.
You just got to take one for the team because you younger. Listen, we all going first.
Alrighty, well, everybody do your wills and stuff. But yeah, so just thank you for being a great mom, a great grandma, mentor. You're one of my mentors. I know I probably shouldn't be your mom, but and friend. So I love you. I will continue to give you your flowers, verbal and literal, until your soul rests in heaven. Amen. Thank you, darling. Could you check my language? I took them out. Oh, okay. I keep smelling some. Oh, I can see it. That's like, I'm just thinking that they still cooking dope out on my laptop.
Your turn. Cause she ready to eat.
So I have to come with. She gotta look at her lamb chop.
Okay. You know I don't like burning food, wasting food at all.
I know.
You lost the Cornish hen today.
That's
Look, too bad Paco ain't here because he would be a happy camper.
Whole burn.
Just pull the skin off. The kids still eat it.
Scrape it off like toast.
Chop it up and put it on some quesadillas, right?
That's all you
Honey
need.
basted. There'll be honey flavored
Cornadillas.
cornadillas.
So I try not to cry, and my way of not crying is I have to be funny. So
Step on.
hey, he had to get it from somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
So
Dear mama.
dear mama, you know I love you.
You make
You
some
know
songs.
I love you, mama.
Don't start that song.
Not that one. Dear mama, I know that I have not been one of the easiest because, you know, I was made in your image.
That's a good one.
Yes. So, but I thank you for never giving up on me, you know, and for always rooting for me, cheering for me, being my support system, sending my brother when I'm out there doing crazy stuff, or when I was out there doing crazy stuff
The
and
bodyguard.
needed somebody to bring me back home.
Every time.
Always, you know, making sure that door
Because
was
if I
open.
come, you already know.
Right, and we don't need her coming out here in these streets. But just always being, you know, consistent. Even though, yeah, you have a lot of grandpa in you, and sometimes your delivery was not always great. But
Is that where I got
probably.
It's funny.
But I always knew that you did love me, and once I got past my own emotional issues and stuff, I knew that you were always there, and you always did what you thought was best to make sure that I was taken care of. And then to this day, 36 years old, and you still always making sure everything is taken care of. And we can't get the woman to sit down and relax because she always trying to take care of everybody else. So you're just like your mom with that. Like, up until grandma was gone, she was always trying to make sure everybody else is taken care of. And so I appreciate you for always being that person in my life that I know will consistently make sure that I'm good when I'm out trying to take care of everybody else, because I forget to do stuff for me. I know that somebody's there making sure that I'm not falling apart. Ooh, I made it. I'll always love my mama. She's my favorite girl.
You only get one. Well, he had three.
She had a Velma.
I did.
And that's fortunate.
Well, you had the one. Hey.
Yeah. Yeah, you did good. She never gave you back.
Give me back to the streets.
You back to the streets. She didn't have to. I think at that time she got everything together.
Yeah.
You can't have a choice.
So it's on me, right?
Yep, it's on
So-
you, King.
So let's see.
Dear Mom.
Yeah, we're gonna start with Dear Mama. So, Dear Mama, thank you. I thank you for being the loving mother, the understanding mother, for going and checking my transcripts and grades when I didn't want you to. Thank you for always giving me the things that you didn't even know that you gave me. You wonder where I don't sit down from, how I get that running motor, and how I keep going comes from you.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the thing that I understand. I've had hard work ethics that came from my grandfather and my uncles, but that running motor of not sleeping and making sure my family is good is from you. So I remember the days, man, where you would have me watch all the kids, and I didn't understand it before. And I don't know if you even understand it, but it put me in this position where things now, I'm able to oversee so many people. I'm able to take care of people because of what you taught me. And I'm forever thankful for that. I'm forever thankful for the cooking and the looking out and the true essence from the starting of really understanding what I want in a woman. You played a factor in that as well. So I thank you for that. I thank you for being a good balance of granddaddy and grandmother. Because the thing is, you're going to tell you harshly how you feel, but then you're also going to love and give you a plate. And so you're always going to give a hug. I will always stand on the fact of that you're enough and what you do is enough. And no matter however life has looked at or who it is and where you came from, you've always been enough. You've always been looked on to be a favorite. You got to be the number one daughter. You know what I'm saying?
One and only.
One and only. Hey, see? You know what I'm saying? We get to be number ones in the life. But I'm truly, truly grateful. I would never, if I had to live it all over again, I would still do it the same. I wouldn't change anything about you. Even your free spirit, which I got from you, the stubbornness I got from you. And like the times I still remember when you was trying to tell me not to pierce my ears, and I still came back with it done because I'm gonna live my life.
That was me.
And that was
you.
Yeah, I got it, and that the thing is, my son did the same thing. He came back with his ears pierced and told him not to. So it's just something that passes on, and you look at it. I'm forever. I guess the words that I can say now in this moment to you is that you are a flower. And the way I look at it is that because of you, it's like we get to smell of your life, and it's always sweet and it's always beautiful. And the thing is that you've always, just like, if I could explain it, it's almost like that flower that's like a bouquet that's sitting on the table and it's on display. It's so beautiful, and it's so vibrant. It lights up a room. That's what I've always saw in you. And no matter where you've been at, and no matter what has happened, you've always been there. You've always been there to me. And when I look at it, I couldn't express what flower it is. I guess we'll learn what your favorite flower is, but it is that I always see that my mama is always the woman that everybody wanted to be with. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like we could be with Michelle, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just the brothers, it was the sister too. It's probably even more.
It was just a Stanford thing.
It's just a Stanford thing. It's a blessing to be a Stanford. And that's always what I saw. I always saw you came in vibrant, live, you know, lighting up the room and smelling good and dressing the best. And I mean, I know it passes down from Miss Francis, but that's what I've always saw. And the whole time that I've had from you is that I was thinking I was missing something that I really had always along. And I just had to take the time to sit back and smell the roses. So instead of giving you the flowers, you are the flower.
Boy, you deep. Boy,
So,
Lord, that is everything y'all have given me. It's greater than any gift. And to hear it, and like you said, be able to go back and play it again and again. And I've listened to a lot of your videos with y'all in it. And the bitter and the sweet, because you learn from your mistakes, but it makes us stronger. It's enough for me that if I didn't see another day, I know God has truly blessed me with some good seed. Even with my prodigal child, I still see a light in her. And as Mama never gave up on me, I will never give up on her. Because the prayers of the righteous avail much. And just to know the God that I serve is in each and every one of my seeds, that alone is the greatest gift that God would want us to have, is love and understanding who he is and what he put you through or allowed you to experience. Because God don't put us through everything. God allows us to experience. We have free will in this world, and it's good for some and bad for others, because some people take their free will and never go back to the real purpose of what we're here for. And that's to share a light with others, that they too could be happy and just living a life. Pure is just being who you are. You know, there is no perfect individual on this earth, because God broke the mold when he gave us Jesus. So in knowing that and knowing whose we are and still striving to make a difference in someone else's life. See, we know we're blessed because we are family and we have a family of love. And I've really come to realize a lot of people didn't have that coming up. We understand the gift we had because we had a great matriarch that reminded us every day that we were perfect in her eyesight. Even though she knew we wasn't, she reminded us we were special to her, and she loved each and every one of us. And when I say us, I'm talking about the village that came into her presence. Yes, we were her seed, but there was a village affected by that contagious love and hug that you just don't forget. And I'm so grateful because she put it in me. She put it in all her children. I mean, when I hugged my brothers this weekend, every last one of them, I felt the transfer of her spirit through their hugs. And it was so amazing to say, Mom has just left her spirit of love in every last one of us, and is calling us to a place of unity, that we shall be together again as a family. We shall have family functions again. Everything that we grew up with, we'll have for our kids. Well, they saw a taste of it this weekend. And they were right in the midst looking and observing. And some want to splurge, but not allowed to, because there's a time and a place. And certain things we, as how we were raised, still were not able to. You may sneak and do it, but you're not going to do it openly. Even though you were in the midst of the family and the fun, certain things we don't allow our children to do. They will experience it, but we don't allow it. But at the same time, we love them and they know it. And that's a blessing in itself. Like I said, I can't apologize enough for just the things I caused y'all to experience. As for my life, I have no regrets. Being sheltered caused me to go out and venture into life, which affected each and every one of you all while I was still trying to find me. So if nothing else, I pray that people that will listen to Inspire